Hello, my name is Lauren Levesque, and today I'm going to teach you how to create a chart using information in Excel spreadsheet. So as you can see right now, I already have some information set up, and this information is actually from a math lesson plan that I have where students were to dump out a bag of Skittles, count each color of each Skittle, and then create a chart with the numbers and percentages of each of the colors in the bag. So what we're going to do first is we're going to highlight, starting with block A2. We're going to drag it across 1 and down all the way to B6. And then we're going to go over to the Insert tab, and we're going to click over here on the column chart and click More Column Charts right here. And I'm going to choose this one, and then I'm going to click OK. So I'm going to drag this up a little so we can see it. As you can see, it's got each column, and each column represents a different color that's in our chart over here. And then on the side it has the numbers, and that represents what number each color has. So we're going to go up here first because we need a title for our graph. We're going to click and highlight, and I'm going to call my graph Skittles. And next, I'm going to change the color of each of my bars so that it's easier to tell which one's each. So in order to do that, you have to double click on one individual bar, and then I'm going to right click and click this fill right here. And since this one represents red, we're going to make this red. We're going to go to each one and do the same thing. So double click, right click, fill, and orange. Next is yellow, double click, right click, fill, and yellow. And we have green, double click, right click, fill, and green. And the last is purple. We're going to do the same thing one more time. So now each one of our bars is the color that it represents, which makes it a lot easier just visually to represent it and to see what's going on. So the next kind of chart that we're going to make is a pie chart. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start over here in A2. We're going to drag across to column C now and all the way down to C6. So then we're going to go over to the Insert tab again and click on the pie chart. And we're going to make this pie chart right here. It's just called pie. And as you can see, we're going to have to move it over here a little bit. Let's X out of this so that we don't overlap our graphs. And same thing, we're going to have each different piece of the pie represent a different color, which is shown along the bottom. And this is called a legend down here. And again, we're going to make a title, so we're going to click and highlight. I'm going to call this Skittles Pie. Okay, and same thing again, we're going to change the colors just so that we know which color represents each. So if you put your mouse right over each piece of the pie, it'll show up and say which one it's representing. So we're going to click the pie chart and double click that little piece of the pie. We're going to right click and fill, and we're going to fill it with red. And again, if you put your mouse right here, this one's orange, and it happens to already be orange, so we're going to leave that there. This one looks like it's yellow, so we're going to change this to yellow. The next is green, so we're going to right click, fill with green. And lastly, this one represents purple, so we're going to right click, fill, and click purple. So these are just two different ways that you can take the information you put in an Excel spreadsheet and turn it into some kind of chart, whether it's a column chart, a pie chart, or any other kind of chart that you choose. So thank you for watching my video.